I'm John Summer. I'm a potter and a teacher, and I've been going to Grace for like 10 plus years.
And I'm Andre Street. I've been going to Grace for about 5 years. I'm an artist, along with my wife. We have a studio downtown that kind of does different art projects for anybody who wants to come in and learn different art.
The creative director reached out to me and was just like, hey, I would love to do a cool community piece, and I do pottery, and so it was like, can we incorporate that? There's a ton of cool analogies with pottery.
The first place that my mind went was the scripture of the woman who had only a little bit of oil and a vessel, and she was called to go out and like gather all the vessels she could, and whatever she was able to bring back, the Lord was able to fill them completely so that she could kind of bless her home, bless her family. So I think that's a cool analogy, because we're all God's vessels, and we're called to give it away, and we're called to know His word. Like He's able to fill each and every one of us. You know, the woman that had these vessels, she thought she had vessels that had no value. But when God filled those vessels, their value was undefinable. It was capable of anything. We're doing this big thing with 30 and 30, and how we're really promoting, like sharing the gospel in that way. And as much that we can bring to Him, He is able to fill. One of the other things we kind of spoke about wanting to portray through the piece was like the living water of God. And so how can we create these like static vessels and put them in a position to create flow and, you know, kind of speak to how God moves in each one of our lives.
And one of the other cool things that like only we would know about, it's all the same clay body. Like there's not different clays used. No, there's no glazes. It's just different like firings, different atmospheres in the kiln. And that creates those varied like textures and colors.
They're all different shades, different purposes, can hold different quantities, and like in one way or another, we're all the same. We're all kind of called into God's purpose.
And hanging it was a beast too.
It was fun. I didn't know how we were going to do it.
And we wrangled up a crew from Collective, just big, strong guys ready to impress a girl. And we had to carry it outside in the rain, around the building, through the front entrance, and over top of the railing so that we could push it up onto the scaffolding and then hoist it up just with manpower onto these cleats. It was a little bit terrifying, but it was fun.
It was fun.
As the artist, what do you hope people see, or how it like inspires people?
I hope that it makes everybody feel welcome. You know, I think one of the things we're trying to convey is that like the same potter has fired all these pieces, and each one of them has this purpose, and you're here for a reason. Like you're part of this whole shape. You're part of this whole moving water. You're part of how God flows. You are the vessel that kind of pours out into your community. He comes into you and kind of fills you up and allows you to be that light for somebody else. As you find that, you realize like you are made with a purpose. You are of value. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say as good as he said it, but